Okay, so just some tips for the Bach Prelude in C major of the first book of Preludes and Fugues. I think the best way to do it, and stop you getting bored of it as well, is to put your foot down on the soft pedal and on the sustain pedal for each of the repeats of the chords, which he arpeggiates, of course. So, for example, start on a loud one, and now soft. Next one, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. Do some trills at the end, and I got that from Gulda, Frederick Gulda, and also trills for the fugue, a bit like he does some of these, which I copied from him as well. And again, soft pedal and sustain pedal. that's the first section. Quite a few mistakes, but do the trills and make it more interesting, as Gilda does. You can do your own stuff as well. And I think Bach wrote it that way so that you can do your own fill-ins and trills and things. Hang on, I'm just doing this then. Now the second part, because it's in 3 parts, the fugue. Do that again because I was disturbed. So here we go. So the key is slow, slow, slow. With any piece, just got to do it slowly. Starting here, this is the second section, and the third section starts about here. Yeah, about here. So 3 sections, just split it up makes it much easier. This is the second. The second section is the hardest. Third, so I mucked that up again, but that's the second section basically. In the third section, so I suppose this could be a 4th section, this last bit, if you want. So let's start from there. Again. So I'll do the whole thing now because I'm mucked up a bit, but I'm going to be doing the pedals for the prelude, different pedaling, soft and sustain, and then for the right I'll be splitting up into 3 sections, or 4 if you say that this part is also a section here, which just not really. It's really 3 parts. So I'll split it into 3 parts. I won't bother with the prelude. I'll just do that from the fugue. Sorry. After that, it's there. This could be the last bit. Da, da, da. Anyway, it's if you work on it, it becomes better. But I haven't worked on this, so but it's in 3 parts, the fugue, and that makes it easier. And the next piece, which is also in 3 parts, I would suggest is the Moonlight Sonata, and it follows on so nicely after that. Again, pedal. Not too slow this bit. Now take off the pedal. Pedal for the melody. Otherwise, both pedals down. Pedal off, pedal back down. Pedal off. It's like the funeral bell. Otherwise it's all soft. Now Hoffman does this all really fast. Slow again. Now pedal off because Beethoven wrote that. Una corda. So you've got to make it different however you do it. It's the best bit in that movement. Again, a boring movement, just like the Bach first movement, very boring. So you've got to make it more interesting. I like what Hoffman does with the middle bit, making it fast, because it's so tremendously boring. Soft, loud, so I make the contrast. Big range. Now soft. And now, for this next movement, again, soft and loud. It's like two people, they're dialogue. So start loud and soft. Loud, soft. peasant dance. So that was Beethoven dancing, and here's Giovanna dancing. We do it again, so it's so anyway, that middle section there is the peasant dance, which is Beethoven dancing, and then the dedicee of the sonata, Giovanni somebody, Giocardi, yes, Giovanna Giocardi, I think. It was written in 1801, and then she does a dance which is much nicer. In fact, the whole thing is like that. So this is Beethoven dancing. Do it loud. Wait. And now here's Giovanna Giocardi. Here's Beethoven. Here's Joanna. And here she is again. Beethoven. Joanna. Again. It's still a peasant dance, but it's Joanna dancing it, so it's nicer. And then back to Beethoven. Joanna. Beethoven. Joanna. And then both together, or maybe just Joanna. And then there's the last movement, which should be, I think, played with only pedal at the loud bits. I think the rest should be quite soft. I've just used soft pedal all the time. There, what I find it helpful is to emphasize the third one. Yeah, so it's emphasize the third one. It makes it easier. This is when it's on A on the right hand. So. Same here. a lot of fun. It's the best part of the whole sonata for me, these bits. Pedal should be used here, not here, the next bit. There the pedal, and on the second time that section comes, again that part should be the only part of the whole movement pedalled, in my opinion. So where was I? Start from this wonderful bit here. Use these two fingers if these two aren't strong enough. They're not. Mine aren't strong enough, so I just use these two. Slowly. That repeats, but then it goes after the repeat to this. It starts here. And then down to there. Emphasize that. It's the most pathetic movement of the whole thing. Oh no, sorry, it goes like this. Okay, so let's do it again. Down to there. Slowly. And then the same thing again with regards the emphasis, I think, of the pedal, only loud pedal when it's at the bit it was loud pedal before that I played loudly. So. Make sure you get this little finger really making that clear that it's and then it starts here. That's the easiest part of the sonata, although I mucked it up, but that's the easiest part. And this bit is also easy. Do that one a bit faster. Emphasize the little finger. Shh, darling, I'm doing a video. I'll come out in 10 minutes, okay? Hoffman does this last bit really well. An amazing trill, no one else can do it. No one can play the piano like Hoffman. What? And Hoffman emphasizes the penultimate finale chord massively, and that's a really good way of doing it. Doesn't work on this kind of piano, but that's not the last chord, but the penultimate one is one he emphasizes, and it works brilliantly. I do it slowly. I can't do it like Hoffman, but the best recording is Hoffman's recording of the sonata. It's a live performance he does. And the best performance of the Prelude and Fugue, BWV 846, is Gulda, Frederick Gulda. I think he's the only pianist who's recorded the Bach Prelude and Fugue. He did both books and he recorded them twice. He's the only pianist who's done it twice that I know of. And not all of his work, but most of them do. I think he's the best Prelude and Fugue pianist on record, and he does the first one very well, with the fugue anyway, very well. And for the Schubert, which we'll do now, best recording is Horowitz as an old man. I think his version is better than when he was a young man, which is not the case with any of his other recordings. But with the Schubert impromptu in G flat, I think the one which is in Vienna, I think live, is the best. So again, it's in 3 parts, and so I'll just do them now. So this makes a really nice little triad, Bach, Beethoven and Schubert. So you're going from, and to end it, you could do a Chopin prelude to complement the Bach prelude at the beginning. So it's taking us from the late Baroque period to the mid to late Romantic period with Chopin. But they're all quite easy pieces, so I wouldn't include the Rachmaninoff prelude because that's very difficult. But that would be the late Romantic period if you want to go all the way up to there. But these are all easy pieces, and this would be the Schubert. Again, I think it's important to have this D natural in there, which some manuscripts don't have. The original manuscript apparently doesn't have it, but first edition does, and it sounds great. Horowitz does it in the recording in Vienna, and it's much better, and that's when I use the soft pedal. Make it quieter, just like Horowitz does. Here comes the D natural. It's amazing. Try to play it slowly, it's all going to be. In the right tempo, of course. Here you go. Emphasize that thumb. That bass coming up. Do that left hand there. No one else does. Horowitz does. Got to emphasize that left hand. Hardly audible. I realise I missed out a bit in the first section. Oh well. Never mind. It's pretty similar to the bit which is next to it. Do this bit really slowly. Softer and softer. Soft. Wow. Do that section again. Softer. Do it again. last time. And back to the beginning. Here comes the soft bit. Emphasize it. Emphasize left hand. Let the weight of your arm drop on the keyboard. And then, so just play that bit I missed out on the first of the 3 sections. I'll start from the beginning and do that, just the first section. A bit softer. Carry on the melody. Soft pedal, D natural. Arpeggiate that a bit, not soft. Left hand. improvised ending. In fact, you can do that well that's in G flat major, but in D flat major you can do a similar thing. This is a great one to improvise on. Look. Maybe it's these notes, but it's similar. That doesn't sound too bad. They're such similar keys. Better like this for the D flat major. But if you're improvising in G flat major, it works well. And then to finish this, I suggest an easy Chopin piece. If that chord's difficult, and it is, then do a rolling thing like this. Again, the same black notes. So. On that D flat. So then that makes a nice set of pieces. So it starts with the prelude and ends with the prelude as well.